Hallelujah, good day. And today our topic is productive. Okay, next page. I'm going to introduce Philip Stark. Okay, next page. Okay, Philip Stark is known for his wide range of designs, including everything from interior design to household objects to boats to watch. He has also worked as an architect, most likely influenced by his father, who worked as an aircraft engineer. Stark studied at the Elco Nizamdi Commando Paris, and in 1968, he set up his first company, which produced inflatable objects, always interested in design as a total concept. In the 1970s, he made a reputation for himself by creating interiors for clients such as the Paris nightclubs, La Main Bleu. Stark first gained international attention when he was commissioned to refurbish the private apartments in the Élysée Palace in Paris for French President François Mitterrand. He went on to design restaurant interiors for the capital cities in Paris, many in Tokyo. Stark was also responsible for the interior design of the Royalton and Paramount hotels in New York City, work that subsequently inspired hotels throughout the world to seek his services. Over the course of these varied commissions, he didn't develop one distinct authority or a preference for certain materials. Rather, he addressed the needs of an individual client, whether it was a somewhat conservative character of state apartment or the more flamboyant one needed for trendy work. However, such a preference for fluid organic forms and the inclusion of subtle level details. Okay. And further to his career as an interior designer of his wide range of industrial designs. Stark published vision for design was best achieved in such products, which were often sold at affordable price points and through mass market venues. Rejecting design simply for the sake of beauty or as a symbol of life by adding an element of humor and the active for cooking. The designer himself flamboyant lighter, so worked as an architect with many commissions in that. His buildings also displayed the fluid, the lines and playful details for which his industrial design were known. In 1997, he received the Excellence in Design Award from the Harvard Graduate School of Design. Okay.
And now I'm going to introduce the design style of Philip Stark. Basically, it can be categorized in 4 parts, and they can be defined as the diversity of design field, the use of unique materials, organic styling, and emotional connection. As we can see, Stark has involved in many areas, such as product design and interior design. Besides, the method heavily urge to discover the product. What's more, the shape of Stark's products are mostly interesting and organic, which cause an eye-catching effect. Last but not least, Stark really emphasizes on the link between humans' emotion and the product. Above all, this persistence indeed earned Stark a renowned reputation, and also making his own design style. And now we're going to introduce some famous design from Stark.
I want to introduce about the process. Stark and the long-term German Nestlé manufacturer Hans Thomas Axar Ram jointly launched the Aksar Stark B design faucet at the Milan Furniture Fair, which can be said to have successfully captured everyone's attention. The V in the name of the Aksar V faucet stands for the word vitality and vortex, which means the crystal glass texture seen from the faucet, and the swirling water flow is inspiring. Adopting the first up and then down flow method, the beauty of the water flow is presented in its transparent main body, so that the faucet is not only washing hands, but also submitted into a kind of artist's enjoyment. Next page. Even better, the two-piece design of the XR Stark B, in addition to the faucet's handle, can be installed on the left and or right according to personal habits. Next page. Through the water-saving bulb design. The upper transparent water pipe can also be pulled up as you like. There is no need to worry about splashing when the water is on, and it has the convenience of easy cleaning and water saving at the same time. Due to the special design of the water flow, the water output can be reduced by about 1/3 compared with the general faucet water flow, thereby achieving the water saving effect. In fact, the design principle of XR Star V is not too difficult, but the appearance of the faucets and the final use situation are also fascinating. If you have the opportunity to use it, you definitely can't bear to turn off the water.
Next, I want to introduce his most well-known works, Juicy Salif. This juicer is very famous, but it is not complicated. Its concept is quite simple. It consists of only a main body and 3 brackets. It looks beautiful and stylish, right? However, product is not practical actually. Most people who have used it say that it is not easy to screw and the long legs are easy to break. But that is the reason why this product is so special. Philip Stark hopes this design can make people smell. The thing he hopes to see is if the juicer is placed on the home, at home, our guests will be interested in it when they see it. And then we can start the topic easily. Usually, break a roll that form follows function. Stark proves that appearance and spiritual needs can be more important than practicality. Finally, I want to end this with his famous saying. I absolutely believe in the importance of basic needs, but I also believe we need more humor, more fantasy, and more love. Next time, when we see a classic design, we may think more from a different side, and we may have more unique opinions and endless topics. Thanks for listening.